You know your opponent's weakness. He's got a weak backhand. But you're having trouble with your accuracy. You can't hit to that weakness often enough. So today we're going to talk about the key to accuracy, which is staying in the hitting zone longer. Okay, so how do we do that? Okay, what is the hitting zone? The hitting zone is an area of about a foot to a foot and a half. And what happens, let's say I'm hitting a forehand in that direction. I bring my racket back, I drop it down. Now I'm coming up to hit the ball. Now as I come up, remember the racket face is closed at the low point of the backswing. That's going to guarantee that the racket will get vertical. Starts out closed, but as you swing up, it becomes vertical. So you're starting out closed at the low point of the backswing. Now, as you come up to hit the ball, right about here is where the contact zone begins. Okay, 6 to 9 inches before you make contact. Okay, so you come up, you're in the contact zone now, you drive through the ball, and you stay in the contact zone towards your target for another 6 to 9 inches. So your hitting zone is a foot to a foot and a half. So now once you get through and you're here, now obviously you can windshield wiper motion and finish up over your shoulder. But staying in that hitting zone longer towards your target, that's going to give you the accuracy that you want. Because many players, what they do, they come across too quickly. In other words, they're here, when they hit, they pull across. And the beauty of staying in the hitting zone longer is that the racket, you know, it's going towards your target for that foot and a half. And even if your timing, this is the key, even if your timing's not perfect, let's say you swing a little early or you swing a little late, you're still in that contact zone. So the ball is still going to go in the general area that you want it to go. Because when you swing across, if you swing too early, boom, the ball's going over there. Okay, if you swing too late, it might be over there. But with staying in that hitting zone, you're going to see your accuracy is going to improve tremendously, and you can hit straight to your opponent's weakness. Another thing you can do is think about hitting 4 balls. So here, I've got 4 balls going out towards my target down the line. Okay, I get to here, and then I want the racket to keep going down the line. Now, once I'm here, the ball's gone, and I've stayed in that hitting zone at least a foot to a foot and a half. Now, boom, I'm coming across, I'm relaxing, I'm doing that windshield wiper motion. So those are some good points to think about when you want to hit to your opponent's weakness. Okay, let's say this ball here is the beginning of the contact zone, and here's my contact right in the middle here. So I'm coming up, boom, that racket's in the contact zone. Now I'm going to stay there, boom, there's contact, and stay there a little longer. Okay, now, boom, I can windshield wiper motion, come over the shoulder. Okay, the goal here, I'm just going to do some drop hits, and I'm just trying to stay in that contact zone for that foot, foot and a half. And remember, the palm of your hand is an extension of the racket face. So I just want the palm of my hand to go, stay in that zone and go down the line. Once the ball's gone, you're through the zone, finish. Okay, let's take a look in slow motion. Racket drops down, the racket face is closed right there. Contact point. Now, the racket's going to continue going in that direction. Notice there is no windshield wiper motion right there in the next frame. I have not used my wrist to pull across. Now, as the tape rolls, the ball is clearly gone, then I'm coming across. Okay, let's take a look from the side in slow motion. Okay, the racket's going to drop down. The racket face will be closed there. Now, as I come up, the racket is starting to get vertical. Now, as I hit the ball, the racket will be vertical and moving low to high. Notice the ball has left my strings and I am not windshield wiper motion yet. I'm going to keep going out towards the target. Right there you can see I have not started my windshield wiper motion yet. This is where it's just beginning in this frame. There it goes as I come across. Another advantage of staying in that hitting zone longer, you're going to get more power and more depth. Because when you pull across your shot or you get too much spin, if your windshield wiper motion is happening too early, you're not driving through the ball. You're not getting enough compression on the ball. And when that happens, everything lands short. That's what your opponents take advantage of when you hit short. So that's another advantage of hitting through that hitting zone longer. You're going to get that power. You're going to see the depth on your shots is going to be better. All the best. Give me a like, a thumbs up, post any questions or comments. Check my website. I've got some great courses there so that you can take your game up a notch. Adios, amigos. Thank you for your support. Take care.